What's up guys, the Flyin Tech here, and today I'm going to show you how to modify your Heliway 903 to have an all-in-one camera on it while powering it off the stock battery. So let's get right into it. Alright guys, here are the items you'll need for this modification. Obviously the quad itself, a small Phillips screwdriver, an all-in-one cam of your choice. Today we'll be using the Crazy Pony 25 milliwatt VTX. You may notice that I created a jumper, and I'll show you how we're going to use this later. A magnet, any magnet will do, and a Dremel or a way to cut holes. Alright guys, the first thing you want to do is remove these 2 screws on top and these 4 screws on the bottom. Use the magnet to place all your screws on it so that you don't lose any of them, because they're very small and they can get lost. Once you've unscrewed everything, this should pop right off like so, exposing the bottom. Similarly on top, once you unscrew the 2 screws, you have to wedge it out a little bit, but it should come right out for you. Next, you're going to go ahead and disconnect this. This is for the headlights, just like so. Next, you want to flip it around and unscrew these screws right here. Once you have both screws out, make sure that this line is straight and clear, and this should just pull right out for you, just like that. Next, this little piece should pop right out of the center here, exposing a hole for you. What we're going to go ahead and do now is widen that hole up so it will accept the camera lens. And yes, that's what she said. So you want to make a basic assessment of how large the camera is in comparison to the hole and how big it needs to be. Really can't overshoot this one because you could always just glue it in place. So let's go ahead and do that now. Before we do this, always be careful of this wire here. This is the battery wire. You certainly do not want to damage that. And there you go. Not the best, not the worst, but hey, I never claimed to be a craftsman. Now we're going to go ahead and fit the all-in-one inside, so let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. As you can see, I've used a little bit of sticky tack there. That's to keep down vibrations or any kind of jello. On the underneath here, you can see I have the camera's wire sticking out. Next, you want to drill a hole in this cap piece for the antenna to stick through. So let's go ahead and do that. And there you go. Now we're done with the top side, so let's go to the bottom. Alright, now we're going to take our adapter, plug it into the camera, and then plug it into the quad. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright guys, here's the tricky part. Alright, so we're going to plug it right into this terminal right here. Okay, but as you can see right underneath, it's labeled V, G, and P. Now that's a little deceiving because you would think that P and G are power and ground, obviously, and V for video, but that's not the case. In this matter, you're actually going to take it and plug it into the V and G. So red on the V, black on the G, okay? Red on the V, black on the G. So let's go ahead and do that. And it should look just like that. Alright, so now you can tuck in all the wires, put the bottom back on, screw in all the screws, and you're done. Now, I just want to mention one thing. You are going to be sacrificing your headlights for this mod. But I feel like the gain outweighs the loss. That's just my opinion. Alright guys, so we've got it all set up. The next thing to do is test it and see if it works. So let's give it a try. Will you look at that? It works. Awesome. I can't wait to take it out and fly it. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed, hope you found this helpful. If you did, please leave a thumbs up. Leave all comments below, we love to get your comments. And with that guys, as always, happy flying.